Good morning, dear students. What we discussed in earlier class, just we will rewind that. That is, turning moment diagram. And when we see the turning moment diagram, single cylinder double acting steam engine. Okay, single cylinder double acting engine, steam engine, turning moment diagram, and uh, single cylinder 4-stroke engine and multi-cylinder engine. Okay, if you are observing that, okay, okay, single cylinder 4-stroke engine, the diagram of turning moment diagram, just all of you observe that. So when we take our 4 strokes, those are the suction stroke and compression stroke and expansion and exhaust. So only will get the power stroke at the expansion stroke. So that's why the expansion stroke will have the more power. Okay, so that is also attained here. So that is the value is there. And now coming to the multi-cylinder engine. When we take the multi-cylinder engines, so if you are observing that turning moment diagram, this also seems to be our sine wave. So all of you observe that, and we may also draw the mean torque line. So that is represented with the AB. The mean torque line is represented with the AB. So if you are observing that, so that the we may also get the positive values and the negative values. Those are the A1, A3, A5 are the positive values, and A2, A4 are the negative turning moment. Okay, values are there. So now the today's topic is fluctuation of energy. Fluctuation of energy. Just you will observe that. So let A1, A3, and A5. It is also just you will take the diagram. Okay, in earlier diagram, it is also belongs to the earlier diagram. So A1, A3 and A5 are the areas, positive turning moment values, and similarly to take our A2 and A4 are also considered as the lowest turning moment values, and similarly to take the negative turning moment values when we consideration of our energy point of view. So here all of you observe that it is also taken to be the energies of the flywheel corresponding to the positions. So it is when we find out the flywheel energy, so then already have seen the turning moment diagram for multi-cylinder engines. So that is okay. Now we have to find out the flywheel energy, that energy value. So just here we have the one tabular column is there. In that one column will represents the crank position and another column will represents the flywheel energy. So how much of energy are attaining at the multi-cylinder engine? Just all of you observe that. At the crank position C, just you will observe the C. So the C will represent the only flywheel energy. The energy value capital E is there. At the C is also have in our mean torque line. Okay, in our mean torque line. So that is already have the some energy. That energy is calling as the that energy will consider of the capital E. The energy will consideration of capital E. And when we are going to the crank position small d, so that energy values are capital E plus addition of the A1, capital E plus addition of E1, A1. So that is the flywheel energy. And when we are going to position of E, so capital E plus A1 minus A2, that is the flywheel energy. Position of small e value is the capital E plus A1 minus A2. And similarly to take the F value, F at the position of F, capital E plus A1 minus A2 plus A3. And G, capital E plus A1 minus A2 plus A3 minus A4. and similarly to write the at the end of this at the end of the value, that is the C. Again at the end of the value, the again C is there. So that C, capital E plus A1 minus A2 plus A3 minus A4 plus A5 minus A6. Okay. So that is the flywheel energy at the various positions. So in this, when we take the our energies of the flywheel corresponding to the position C, just all of you observe that. So A1 minus A2 plus A3 minus A4 plus A5 minus A6 equals to 0. Okay, so the flywheel energy is the energies of the flywheel corresponding to the position C at the C at the end of the C. So that the value is A1 minus A2 plus A3 minus A4 plus A5 minus A6. So here the greatest of the energies and the maximum kinetic energy of the flywheel, okay, corresponding crank position, that speed is maximum, the greatest of these energies. So greatest of the energies is the maximum kinetic energy of the flywheel. So what are the energies are there above the mean torque line? So those are taken as the maximum, okay, maximum kinetic energy values, and those are having the uh, below mean torque line. So those are also taken as the minimum kinetic energy of the flywheels. So here they may also cover the two definitions. Those are the first, coefficient of fluctuation of energy. So that is the before they may also set the maximum fluctuation of energy. So maximum fluctuation of energy. So maximum fluctuation of energy means it is the difference between the maximum and minimum kinetic energies of the flywheel. Maximum and minimum kinetic energy of the flywheel is known as the maximum fluctuation of energy. Maximum fluctuation of energy. And now going to uh, okay now going to tell the coefficient of fluctuation of energy. Coefficient of fluctuation of energy, it is the ratio of maximum fluctuation of energy to the work done per cycle. Maximum fluctuation of energy to the work done per cycle is known as the coefficient of fluctuation of energy. Okay, and now all of you observe that. So next one is the coefficient of fluctuation of speed. So that is the okay uh, the ratio of maximum fluctuation of speed to the mean speed. The ratio of the maximum fluctuation of speed to the mean speed is known as the coefficient of fluctuation of speed. Okay, and similarly to say the maximum fluctuation of speed, maximum fluctuation of speed. So it is the difference between the greatest speed to the least speed is known as the maximum fluctuation of speed. Okay, these are the definitions are covering here in our particular topic, fluctuation of energy. It is very important. Fluctuation of energy of the flywheel. Okay, fluctuation of energy of the flywheel. So when the crank is changing their when the crank will varies from one position to another position, at the C position, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, what are the positions are there? So each position, how much of flywheel energy is there? How much of the energy are attaining at the particular position C and at the position of D? So those are calculated by the help of our turning moment diagram. So again, I will also tell you the these definitions, main definitions. Those are the coefficient of fluctuation of energy. So the ratio of maximum fluctuation of energy to the work done per cycle is known as coefficient of fluctuation of energy. And the ratio of fluctuation of speed to the mean speed is known as coefficient of fluctuation of speed. Okay, so these are the definitions are very important. Now going to see the flywheel. So in this, just we will find out the value of okay k. So just k means coefficient of fluctuation of speed. So for the flywheel value. So here, before going to derive the particular small derivation, so what is the purpose of flywheel? Just we will discuss with that. Okay, just we will discuss the term of flywheel. So flywheel means it is mainly to regulate the okay speed, regulate the speed of our in our each cycle of the engine. So that may also made the particular thing, that is the regulating of the speed of the our cycle of the each cycle of the engine. So and it will makes that so when we are having the power stroke is attained, so the power stroke only attained at the place of our expansion stroke. So other three strokes are not having the power. So but within the three strokes are also okay have the some okay, they may also get the some energy. How it will get the energy? So uh, how those strokes are happen? So those strokes are happening by the help of our flywheel. So flywheel is already storing the energy. So that storing of the energy is already there in our flywheels. When the flywheel will rotate it, so then what is the lacking? Okay, what is the lacking of energy is there during the those three strokes, suction, compression, and exhaust strokes. They will also add up the energy for uh, for making the particular okay, for making the particular strokes. So that thing will happen by the help of our flywheel. Okay, so that is the main important of the our flywheel in our engine system. So now coming to the derivation point of view, before going to uh, okay know the notations. So that is the I, moment of inertia of the flywheel, omega 1 maximum speed, omega 2 minimum speed, and capital E kinetic energy of the flywheel at mean speed, and small e maximum fluctuation of speed. Okay, small e is the maximum fluctuation of speed, and k coefficient of fluctuation of speed. So coefficient of fluctuation speed means what is the definition? Already we told in earlier topic. So that is the, just all of you observe that, coefficient of fluctuation of speed. So that is the our maximum fluctuation of speed to the okay mean speed, maximum fluctuation of speed to the mean speed. That is the omega 1 minus omega 2 by omega. Omega 1 minus omega 2 by omega. So that is there. Omega is the mean speed. Okay. Now here maximum fluctuation of energy. So maximum fluctuation of energy. So maximum fluctuation of energy means difference between the okay maximum to the minimum energy. Maximum to the minimum energy. So minimum energy means here when we are okay, we may also consider the our flywheel point of view. Flywheel will have the kinetic. So is small equal to half I omega 1 square minus half I omega 2 square. 1 by 2 into okay half I omega 1 square minus half I omega 2 square. So when we simplify the equation, then half into I into omega 1 square minus omega 2 square. So then it is also written as a square minus form is there. So that may also written as a plus into a minus b. So I into a plus b by 2 into a minus b. So so then I omega 1 plus omega 2 by 2 means it is the mean speed. So that is the I omega into omega 1 minus omega 2. So then I omega into again it is also multiplied and okay so when multiplied with the omega, so then I omega square into omega 1 minus omega 2 by omega. So here that is also written as, okay, I omega square k. Just you will observe that. K means omega 1 minus omega 2 by omega. Okay. So later E equals to I omega square. Find the k E by I omega square. E by yes, it is also okay. E into again then also multiplied with the 2. Okay, in our denominator section. In our denominator. So that is the 2 into 1 by 2 I omega square. Okay, 2 into I omega square. So E by 2 capital E. Why? Because capital E means kinetic energy of the flywheel. Kinetic energy of the flywheel at mean speed. So that is the, they may also found the one relation between the, okay, coefficient of fluctuation of the speed to the fluctuation of maximum fluctuation of energy and kinetic energy of the flywheel. So that is the very important. Capital K equals to small e by 2 capital E. So that is the relation between the our fluctuation of speed to the fluctuation of energy. Okay, coefficient of fluctuation of speed to the coefficient of fluctuation of energy. So this is the our okay, flywheel coefficient of fluctuation of speed. Now, similarly, okay, just we will observe that related problem are there, small problem. So a flywheel with a mass of 3 kilonewton has a radius of gyration 1.6 meter. Find the energy, okay, find the energy stored in the flywheel when its speed increases from 315 rpm to 340 rpm. 315 rpm to 340 rpm. Okay. Now, all of you observe that. So from the problem description, what they are given, just you will write it. So that is the flywheel of mass is there, okay, m, 3 kilonewton, and radius of gyration k is there, and speeds are there, n1, n2 are there. Okay, so those are the, n1 is 340 and n2 is the 315. Okay, now from n1 and 2, we may also calculate the omega 1 and omega 2. We have the relation. Okay, so that is the 2 pi n1 by 60. So 2 pi n2 by 60. So from that, omega 1 will get 35.6 radian per seconds, and omega 2 will get 33 radian per seconds. Okay, those are the our speeds, maximum speed and minimum speeds. So now the additional energy stored or maximum fluctuation of energy. Maximum fluctuation of energy. Small e equals to maximum fluctuation of energy. Small e equals to. So that is the half into I omega 1 square minus omega 2 square. Okay. I means again it is also replacing with mk square. So half into mk square omega 1 square minus omega 2 square. Just substituted the, okay, above values in this equation. Then we may get the value that is the 684.9 kilo Newton meter. 684.9 kilo Newton meter. Okay, so that is the our energy stored in the flywheel. Energy stored in the flywheel. So that value is the 684.9 kilo Newton meter. Okay. Just you will observe the, okay, you will observe uh, just you will observe that. Okay, all of you copy the problems. It is very important problems, especially in our third chapter. Definitely they may also give you regarding with the turning moment diagram problems. Just all of you observe that. So the problem is the turning moment diagram for a petrol engine is drawn to a vertical scale of 1 mm equals to 500 Newton meter and a horizontal scale of 1 mm equals to 3 degrees. The turning moment diagram repeats itself after every half revolution of the crankshaft. After every half revolution of the crankshaft. The areas above and below the mean torque line are 260 minus 580, 80 minus 380, 870 and minus 250 mm squares. They were given the areas. The rotating parts have a mass of 55 kg and radius of gyration 2.1 meter. If the engine speed is 1600 rpm, determine the coefficient of fluctuation of speed. Determine the coefficient of fluctuation of speed. So then all of you observe our diagram. So all of you observe that here. So the turning moment diagram for a petrol engine. Okay, turning moment diagram for a petrol engine. So we may also take the our turning moment diagram for petrol engine. So here already they are given the areas. Okay, already they are given the areas. So turning moment diagram. Okay, so we should also draw the turning moment diagram. Okay, just rough. It is a rough diagram. So that is x-axis represents with the crank angle and y-axis represent with the turning moment. Just all of you do that. Here let flywheel kinetic energy is at small a equals to capital E. Small a equals to capital E. Okay. Now, okay, we may also represent the one mean torque line. So just we'll draw the one mean torque line. It is an assumption. Just we will draw the one mean torque line. Okay, just you may give the some space from our x-axis line to the our mean torque line. Okay, so that is there. Now all of you observe that. So it is also similar to be some waveform. So in waveform, in our waveform, so first value is the 260. It is also positive side. Wave, okay. That wave will be drawn at the above side, at the mean torque line above side. That is the 260, and the next value minus 580. So the curve is given below to the mean torque line. That is the 580, and the next 80. 80 is the positive side. So that is also above the mean torque line. So 80 is also represented, and again negative minus 380. So that is also represented the below of the our mean torque line. So later 870, that is also positive. So and later minus 250. Okay, just we will generate the one curve, but the curve is also making the our positive. Is it positive or is it negative? So upside values, positive are there, and later negative is there, and later positive and negative. Okay, so it may also follows the particular format, positive and negative signs. So those are the values are represented in our curve. Okay, in our curve. Roll number 351. Please mute your mic. Okay, so our problem. Okay, solution mode. Just all of you observe our solution mode. So small a, the flywheel energy as the capital. And similarly, to find the at B position, B position value is capital E plus 260. Okay, capital E plus 260. And let's see, capital E plus 260 minus 580. And capital D, sorry, small d, capital E minus. Okay. So, what is the value is there in our position? E 320 plus 80. So, E minus 240. And small e position, and small f and small g. So, those are the values are there. Okay. So, the flywheel energy, okay, kinetic energy at the A is the capital E, and at the end of the place also at G is also getting the capital E, capital E. Okay. Now in this maximum energy, we get the maximum energy. Just of we observe the our values and simply to get the maximum energy. Maximum energy, capital E plus 2 is the maximum energy, isn't it? If you observe the values, simply to tell that that is the which point are get the maximum energy. Okay, number 302.
So voice lag అవుతుంది సార్.
Voice lagging.
సార్
Sorry. Is it audible?
సరే సార్.
Okay. So all of you observe that. So just simply to draw the one curve, sine curve, and you may also represented the values. So those are the positive are there and negative are there, and sometimes they may also give you positive and later also positive. So then your curve is also changing, okay, by their values. Okay, by their values. So here the curve will also follows by the help of our values. Okay, those values are also represented in our curve. Okay, now uh, when we find our energy values at the positions, at the position of B, C, D, E, F, G. So in that, which is the maximum, energy? So all of you observe that. So capital E plus, which is the positive, maximum positive value. Okay, capital E, and which is addition of value. So that is the capital E plus 260 is maximum in our total positions. So that is the maximum energy and minimum energy, and which is the subtracted with maximum value. Okay, which position is subtracted with the maximum value. So that is the capital small e position is there. That is the capital E minus 620. That is the minimum energy. So now going to take the fluctuation of energy, maximum fluctuation of energy. So maximum fluctuation of energy means, so all of you observe that difference between the maximum energy to the minimum energy. So that values are maximum energy is the capital E plus 260 minus capital E minus 20, and additionally to multiplied with horizontal scale and vertical scale. Why? Because these are the only given in our areas format, but actually those are also multiplied with the our x-axis and y-axis values. So those are the, when we are multiplied with those terms. So just all of you observe that crank angle. All of you observe the crank angle. So that crank angle is 3 degrees. Already they said. Okay. So that is the 3 degrees. So the value will be given in degrees format. But when you are substituted into the problem, so that is also converted into the radians. How we converted the radians? When we are multiplying with the pi by 180. When we are multiplied with the pi by 180, simply to also convert the our value, degrees are also converted into radians. So that is the horizontal value is the 3 degrees into pi by 180, 3 into pi by 180. And vertical scale already given, that is the 1 mm equals to 500 Newton meter. Okay, 500. Just multiplied with 500. Here, just all of you observe that capital E plus 260 minus E minus of minus 620. That means plus 620. So capital E minus capital E, okay, cancellating here. And remaining term is 880. 880 into our multiplication of horizontal scale and vertical scale. So simply to get the value, so that is the 23,038 Newton meter. 23,038 Newton meter. Okay, just all of you copy the problem. It is very important. Copy the problem. And now it is our fluctuation of energy, maximum fluctuation of energy. But they may also find coefficient of fluctuation of energy. So for that, K equals to E by I omega square. Okay, already for a relation is there between this one to okay, coefficient of fluctuation energy to the our fluctuation of energy. So that is the K equals to E by I omega square. So that is also written as E square omega square omega square. That is also okay. Substituted the values. So those are the 23,038 by M is the already there. Okay, M is the 55 and 55 kgs and K is the 2.1 square and omega is the okay 2 pi n by 60, 1600 rpm is there. So when we substituted that, the K value will get 34 degrees. So, sorry, 34 percentage or 0.0034. 0.0034 is the our K value. 0.0034 or 0.34 percentage is the our coefficient of fluctuation of energy. Okay, coefficient of fluctuation of energy. All of you copy the matter. Okay, so it is also important problem. Okay, if you are having any queries regarding this problem, please raise your hand and okay, or tell your doubts. Okay, please. Okay, please ask your doubts regarding this problem. Okay, now going to next problem. It is also similar to that one. but small amendments are there in earlier to this one. Just all of you observe that. So just you will see the 13.18. Just you will observe the 13.18. In a single acting four-stroke engine, the work done by the gases during the expansion stroke, is 3 times the work done during the compression stroke. Okay, expansion stroke is the gases during the expansion stroke is 3 times the work done during the compression stroke. The work done during the suction and exhaust stroke is negligible. Work done during the suction and exhaust strokes are negligible. The engine develops 14 kilowatt at 280 rpm. The fluctuation of speed is limited to 1.5% of the mean speed. Fluctuation of speed is 1.5% of the mean speed on their side. The turn diagram during the compression and expansion strokes may be determine the inertia of the flywheel. So from the problem description, just you will write the given values. That is the P is there 14 kilowatts and N is the 280 rpm and K fluctuation of speed. Okay, fluctuation of speed is 1.5% of the 1.5% to the mean speed. Okay, that is the 1.5% is there. On either side, it may also take into the 0.03, the value of when you are converting into the value, that is the our 0.03. So K value 1.5 times of the mean speed. So mean speed, okay, so that is there. So 0.03 and omega equals to from the n value, okay, from when n value, simply to find the omega, that is the 2 pi n by 60. So that value will come 29.32. So now it is a four-stroke engine. Single acting four-stroke engine. So in four-stroke engine, the cycle is completed in 4 pi radians. So then the number of working strokes per minute is half of the RPM. That is the 140. The turning moment diagram is shown. So just all of you observe that. Half of the RPM. Okay. The number of the RPM. So that means the 140 140. That RPM is the 140. So this is the our 280 RPM is okay. Okay. Sorry. So is it visible? Is it audible clearly?
Yes, sir.
Roll number 302, please respond.
Yes, sir.
Is it audible clearly now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the type of the engine is it is a four-stroke engine. So then in our four-stroke engines, for completion of our four strokes, we may get the two power strokes. That means two revolutions of the crankshaft. Two revolutions means for each for each revolution will occupies the 2 pi angle of 2 pi and two revolutions are there. So that means 4 pi radians are producing. So in this, they may also consider the working strokes per minute is half of the RPM. So what is the RPM value is there? That is the only working strokes point of view. They may also consider to the only half of the RPM. So then the turning moment diagram, just all of you observe that. So here in our problem description already said that is the they are eliminating the some strokes. Those are the suction stroke and expansion strokes are eliminated. And the compression stroke is, okay, the compared to the compression stroke, the expansion stroke is 3 times. Expansion stroke is the 3 times, okay, 3 times more than. So the 3 times is more than the compression stroke. Okay, so that is the compression. Compare with the compression stroke, the expansion stroke is 3 times, okay, 3 times more. So that's why okay, just you will draw the, okay, just you will take the, okay, diagram, turning moment diagram, and x-axis will also draw the crank angle, and y-axis draw the turning moment diagram, turning moment. So in this, first we will draw the one mean torque line. So that is the mean torque is also there. And now later we may also draw that values, another line. So that is the crank angle also representing here 0, pi, 2 pi, and 3 pi, and 4 pi. Okay, 4 pi is there. And in this, uh, okay, expansion will have the, okay, higher than the compression stroke, that is also 3 times. So in this, okay, those two are also represented with the triangles. So that's why we may also constructed the triangles. Okay, that is the our compression stroke is also giving a negative side, and expansion stroke will also giving positive side of the triangle. So in this, okay, that is the type of the, okay, turning moment diagram is there. And now we'll see the our problem solution mode. So net energy produced per second, net energy produced per second. So that is the, it is also similar to the our power. So that is how much of power is there. Already they said in our problem, 14 kilowatts. That is also converted here. Net energy produced per second value is the 14,000. May also written as 14,000 Newton meter. 14,000 Newton meter. And similarly, to find net energy produced per minute, produced per minute. So just multiplied with the 60. Okay, and net energy produced per cycle, produced per cycle. So in this, 14,000 into 60 into 60 by 140. Why? Because per cycle point of view, they may also take to the half of the stroke. Okay, that is the 40 RPM is there. So 140 RPM. So that is also division with the 140. Then the value is how much? 6,000 Newton meter. That is the net energy produced per cycle. Value is the 6,000 Newton meter. Now going to take the, okay, now during the compression stroke, the energy is absorbed. Whereas the during the expansion stroke, it is produced. Okay, already known that. So compression point of view absorb the, okay, energy, and expansion point of view producing the energy. Already known the value. So here capital E is the energy produced during the expansion stroke. Capital E is the energy produced during the expansion stroke. Then capital E minus capital E by 3 equals to 6,000. Capital E minus capital E by 3 equals to 6,000. Just how we write the our capital E minus capital E by 3? Why? Because already they said in our, okay, they said in our problem description, that is the compression, okay, expansion stroke, expansion is also more than the 3 times of the compression. So 3 times of the compression. That's why, so expansion stroke will produce the energy of capital E, and compression stroke will absorb the energy of 3 times. So that means below, okay, reducing the energy 1 by 3 times. So that is the E minus E by 3 is also absorbed in our compression stroke. So that is equals to how much? Net energy produced per cycle, that is the 6,000. So from this equation, we may also calculate the capital E. So capital E equals to how much? So in this, capital E equals to 9,000 Newton meter. Capital E is the 9,000 Newton meter. Now going to find the mean torque. So just observe that, sorry, maximum torque. So maximum torque value. So the maximum torque will attain at half of the stroke. At the half of the stroke. That means uh, the stroke will occupy the pi, crank angle pi. So half of the stroke means pi by 2. So that is the T max into pi by 2 equals to 9000. How much of energy? 9000. So T max into pi by 2 equals to 9000. T max equals to 5730 Newton meter. 5730 Newton meter. That is the maximum torque. That is the maximum torque. Now going to find the mean torque. So the mean torque is okay. So that is also depends upon the our entire uh, strokes. So that is the T mean into how much of area covering here in our cycle. That is the 4 pi. So T mean into 4 pi equals to 6000. So mean torque value is how much? 477.5 Newton meter. 477.5 Newton meter. Do you observe that? How you find our mean torque? So the mean torque means it is also okay. So how much of the how many strokes are there, and the strokes, the total strokes will occupy the how much of the angle. So the angle is the 4 pi. Okay. So T mean into 4 pi equals to 6000 energy produced per cycle. So then from that T mean equals to 477.5 Newton meter. Now, now going to find CD by AB. CD by AB. CD by AB. CD by AB equals to EG by EF. They may write the equation from the triangle of ABE, from the from the triangle of AEB, that CD by AB equals to EG by EF, equals to EG by EF. So that is the two triangles are there. Those two are similar triangles. Those are the CED triangle, AEB triangle. CED and AEB. From C by AB equals to EG. That equals to EG. Okay, EG means just all of you observe that. EG value, how we get the EG value? So the total EF value is the 530. FG value is the reducing the FG. So reducing the FG means T mean. So that is 476.5. That is the EG. Okay, that is the EG. So 5730 minus 47, 477.5 by EF. EF value is how much? 5730. Why? Because maximum torque. So maximum torque is 5730. Already known. From that, CD by AB equals to 0.9167. 0.9167. So CD equals to, so AB will always pi section. So that will occupy multiplied with the pi. So 0.9167 into pi equals to 2.8 radians. 2.88 radians. Okay. That is our CD value. Now, maximum fluctuation of energy. Maximum fluctuation of energy. So for getting the maximum fluctuation of energy, just you will observe that maximum fluctuation of energy. Area of CDE, maximum to area of the CDE. So area of CDE means it seems to be our triangle. So how we calculated the triangle area? So half into BH. So those are the 1 by 2 into CD into EG. Is it? 1 by 2 into CD into EG. So CD value is how much? 2.88 radians. And EG value is the EG value means so that 5 to 52.5 by 2. So then small e equals to how much? 7. is 4 Newton meter. So that is the okay small e. And similarly, to find the coefficient of fluctuation of okay speed, k equals to e by I omega square. Okay, that equals to just substitute the values in our equation. I already known I value. Just we will find out the I value. So for that, I 75652 square. So I equal to okay. So 293.3 kg meter square. Okay. So that is the our. We may also calculate the value of I. Okay, k is already okay in earlier one data. So that is the k is the 03. K is the 003. So that is substituting here is substituted then simply to the unknown. So it is equals to 293.3 kg meter square. Okay, so going to be end. If you are having the queries, please raise your doubts regarding these problems. Roll number 376. Please respond.
Sir,
Okay, just we will take the attendance.
okay, sir. Done, sir.
Okay, thank you. Bye, students.
Nah,